My name is Laura Williams. I am 21 years old. My close friends call me Lolita. I am cool and easy to relate with. Not to brag, it's all thanks to my jovial nature. My parents are well-to-do, but they barely have my time. They were always on one business trip to another. I was always in the care of my nanny. Her name is Priscilla. I was close to Priscilla than my parents. I am a graduate, and I work in a reputable company. My father ensured he got me the best job in the country. It was all thanks to his connections and influence. My parents provided the materials, things I needed. I was lucky I had them for that. Oh, before I forget, I am a virgin. I'm a weird one at that. I am a virgin whose favorite movie is porn. I could use a whole day to watch porn if chanced. I enjoy romance a lot, hot romance at that. Whenever I am on fire, porn is the only balm that calms me down, or I stand the risk of masturbating. Yeah, I masturbate, but I just don't finger myself. My pleasure center is my clitoris. Once I am wet and horny, I could get the best feeling from fiddling with it. If that doesn't work, I watch porn all over and over again, till I am high in the clouds. Damn, stolen water tastes sweet. I know you must be wondering what kind of virgin I am, but everything started when I was 18. Back then, I had a boyfriend in college. His name was Nicodemus. He looked cool, but he was a bad guy. Nicodemus was a guy who was capable of making you beg for your pants to be offed. I must admit the guy is real good. The first time we had a date, he attempted to kiss me. Poor me, who didn't have an idea of how to kiss, was just looking like a moron. He tried his best in making me participate, but I just couldn't grab it. He said,
"It's okay, you will be good at it pretty soon. Just ensure you free yourself. Once you do that, it's all set."
I nodded my head, like a sheep ready to be sacrificed. The next day we met, I was already a pro. The way I kissed him passionately surprised him. It was all thanks to my imagination. I had practiced and practiced how it would be. I loved Nicodemus to a fault. I was always ready to do anything to make him happy. I was sure he never loved me less too, or perhaps I am wrong. He hailed me that night and told me I was a fast learner. He proceeded to kiss my neck. He caressed my ears like never before. I was lost in sensations. I couldn't describe the feeling I was getting, coupled with his gaze. He locked his eyes in mine for some minutes. Then he asked me a question.
"Laura, do you love me?"
And of course I do, and you know that.
"I just want to be assured you do. Gush, you taste so sweet and your skin is succulent. I am tempted to touch your golden berries."
He pointed at my perky boobs. I sighed and frowned my face. I wanted to object to what he was saying, but Nicodemus was pretty fast. He looked deep into my eyes and lifted my top. Within seconds, he had unhooked my bra. He placed his hands on my golden berries and started caressing them. I held his hands and shook my head. Right after I did that, he gave me a devilish grin. He spoke.
"If you don't want it, it's fine. It's all good."
I nodded my head and told him I needed to go. He told me to kiss him first. I agreed, and I did. This time around he was kissing me, while at the same time caressing my thighs. Gosh, I didn't even know when I let out a moan. That made him go further. He went back to my boobs and started caressing them. He did it in such a way I couldn't resist. I was practically on fire, but a part of me kept on telling me to stop before it was too late. I wanted to agree with what my mind was saying, but my flesh was too weak. All of a sudden, Nicodemus got a call. It seemed what he was being called for was extremely urgent. He hissed after he got the call and apologized. He cut our romance. I smiled and told him no problem, that was my saving grace for that night. Who knows what would have happened if we went on?